Hi, this is Kevin Eastman, co-creator of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and this is everybody's Hometown Geek.
So Kevin, what I find fascinating is just the longevity of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and what do you attribute to the success and just how much resonates with fans?
Well, that's really it. At the end of the day, it's the fans that make it as amazing and special. I mean, I always say that, I simply would not have the greatest job in the entire universe with all of these fans that come out and support me and have supported the Turtles for 34 years now. And it really, because it's, I give it like an example. It's like whether you're talking about the original comic books and what fans, when they decided to buy those, to the original toys, to even the new toys that have come out now. It's like, you can't tell a kid what's cool. You can't tell a fan what's cool. They decide. We make those discoveries as fans, and that's what we think is cool. And the fact that, it's mind-blowing to me that after all this time, there's still young people discovering the Turtles for the first time and finding them cool. It's like awesome.
It's just nice to see that next generation pass on of how much enjoyment the characters bring.
Yeah, it really is. And it's nice, because originally it was, all the fans that were, back in, the late 80s that would come up and get autographs. Those are the fans that now are 29, 30, 31 years old, and they have children of their own. And if the kids have discovered the Turtles, you end up with a whole family, a generational thing, like a family dressed up as Ninja Turtles, from father, daughter, son, and mom, and that's just a huge, huge compliment that I is humbling.
And what's interesting is just to hear about how the origin story of how it all came about. It just guys getting together and everything. Yeah,
it was all Peter and I. It was all New England based, in that we both from New England, and that we both shared a passion for Jack Kirby and a love for Jack Kirby as an inspiration to us to want to be storytellers, comic book storytellers, and then having these two guys sort of mind melt and gave birth to the Turtles, and it was just a funny joke, kind of a fun thing that we wanted to write and draw our own comic book. So we put all our love and passion into it, and then never thought we'd sell that many copies of issue 1, and here we are, again 34 years later, and still hanging out with fans, still digging the Turtles, still getting to draw the Turtles. It's beyond cool.
Beyond cool is just to hear the new projects coming up, and I thought if you like to share anything that hasn't been folks that want to know that should know.
Sure. No, it's like, besides, I still, what I've been working on mostly is the IDW Turtles comics, which I love, because, comics to me were always the main, that's where it started, and that's where my passion is for the comic books. And we just finished Turtles issue 75, which is, amazing. We've got plans all the way through to issue 100, and we're rocking and rolling on that. But I'm doing a lot more creator-owned projects. I have one called Lost Angeles that I've been working on for a couple years, and that's probably, I was hoping for the end of this year, more likely the beginning of next year, but then we just did a Kickstarter in August to raise funds to do a new project I have called Drawing Blood, which is kind of a semi-fictional story of a character that came up with a concept and has become successful, and things have gone a little haywire. So Drawing Blood should be out spring, this spring. But yeah, fans ever want to find us, KevinEastmanStudios.com tells fans everywhere we're at, whether it's event signing, different kind of programs for the Turtles fan club, rare and individual products that you can only find anywhere on the fan club. But so anything you want to know about Kevin Eastman, KevinEastmanStudios.com.
All right, great.
Awesome.
And then finally. I'm sorry, I just blanked out there. And I'm just curious, how much you've had a chance now that you're back home and everything like that. Is there anything that you miss when you're on the road and everything like that?
Traveling, it's actually fun to be, here in New England, because it is home. We have family in Massachusetts and New Hampshire and Maine, all over New England. So it's always fun to do, because I still think the East Coast shows, when I come here, it's like home turf, kind of stuff, which is awesome. But we're home in San Diego, home of IDW. That's where we do most of our work, and have an 11-year-old son. So when we're out, traveling the shows, we miss our son, we miss our 3 dogs and our 2 cats, and usually by the time we get home, we have to get back to work. So.
All right, exactly. All right. Well, I think that's everything. And
Fantastic.
again, I thank you so much for your time, Kevin.
Pleasure. Thanks.
Thank you.